Hello, it is Endertoe here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a trap beat. And before we even get into this, I want to say that this is going to be more of an in-depth tutorial. The last tutorial I did on making trap was sort of a general, sort of kind of funny video. You know, it didn't really say a lot of specific things, so I'm going to go more in depth. And the first thing I want to talk about is not putting yourself in a box musically. Now, what I mean by this is, say for example, you are looking for a beat, right? And you want to be new and original. A lot of beats out there, if you go on YouTube, are going to be, Young Thug type beat, or 808 Mafia Future type beat. And a lot of new and upcoming rappers may like that, but a lot of them may not like that because they don't want to copy people. They don't want to copy another person's style. So when you produce beats, you want to invent your own style, basically. You don't want to be just like someone else. You don't want to be just like everyone else. You want to be new. Because how do these people like Future and Drake get famous in the first place? They do something new. They don't copy others. They may be inspired by others, but they do something new. So, we're just trying to make our own sound here. We're listening to what we think sounds nice and then making a beat out of it. So, first thing, we're going to load up Nexus. And Nexus may seem like, oh, you're talking about that. Nexus is kind of cliche. But don't worry. We're going to use this arpeggio here. It's called Roulette. Let's just listen to it. It's very different. It doesn't sound like something that could belong in trap. But trap is just a style of drums. It's how you create and mix drums, not really the music itself. You can have, heavy metal trap if you want to. It doesn't put itself in a box, like I was saying earlier. So, this is more of like a trance, dancey type thing. But we can turn it into trap. And make sure your tempo is at 140. So, let's just listen to this real quick. There's a lot of bells, there's a lot of sort of like bassy synths, and a lot of choiry things in this arpeggio. That's what I really like about it. So, I think I just changed it, but we're gonna create a melody with this arpeggio. So, let's do so. And a lot of people like to do this and like record what they input into their controller. I don't like doing that because oftentimes it is not very precise. Human timing is not as precise, and we have a tool here where we can create perfect, pitch perfect, timing perfect music. So let's take that to our advantage. So this is just what I like to do here, and let's go for 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's just This is a simple triad progression. It just goes down and then back up. Triads are probably the most simple chords to do progressions with, and it sounds nice. It's very minor and very sad. I enjoy it, unless you're doing a major triad like that. But whatever. So here's gonna be our arpeggio lead, and I'm a fan of it. So then next, I guess we keep using Nexus if we want. I don't know. I'm trying to move away from Nexus a little bit because I don't know. It does seem kind of cliche, but I do have a lot of custom sample packs for this. A lot of these presets, as you can see, aren't really working. I know Lennon on the track, and like I was saying earlier, I'm not trying to sound like Lennon track, but I am using sounds that they would normally use. this sub right here. It's a very good sub. Turn the reverb off, because reverb does not belong on a sub. I always use a sub. It's very, very good. But we're not going to talk about that right now. I think we should get... Let's just experiment with sounds for a little bit. And see if the sound goes with this. Okay, I actually like that a lot. So let's move to a new pattern here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do with this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Yeah. So we're not going to be using the exact melody because then it would just all blend together. We're going to do something else with this hit here. So I am actually doing this wrong. It needs to be about half that. Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry about all this dirty work here. Okay. So, let's listen. Okay, we're almost done here. Okay, now let's listen. That sounds very, very, very good. Now let's open up the playlist. Also, let's turn Nexus down to about the middle here. And let's listen to our lead. Okay, I already hear something wrong here. So, it's only this part that's wrong. Okay, now let's listen. Might sound a little better. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So we could be done with our lead here right now, but I don't feel like we have enough. So let's open up Massive. And there's a lot of really good stuff in Massive. A lot of really good free presets that you can get from Cymatics within Massive here. You know, Massive is really good. So is Serum. I use that a lot. But if we just go to these Cymatics, we can find a lot of really good trap leads. So let's just play around with these. Obviously, that's a deep sort of future housey sound, not very good for trap, but like I said earlier, you can use anything for trap. That's very, very hard and front in the mix, not something we'd want to use for the sort of more laid-back track we want to do here. It sounds like a Yellow Claw type thing that he would use. Reminds me of like old 2012 trap. That's something you would hear in like a hardstyle track, I mean. That's not even close to what we're trying to do. Let's go to 2. I think. Nope. And I just lost connection to my MIDI keyboard. 1 second, I need to... Anyway. Obviously not a... Oh, Trapped Out song. This might work. I like that. Okay, there's our lead, a 3-part lead. I enjoy it. It's something I like. Okay, so drums. We're gonna get into drums now. Drums are fun. That's all I'm gonna say. They're fun. I'm gonna go to the Young Chop official drum kit. Find this is a kick I like to use. It just works. It pops. It punches. This is a hat I like to use. And if you want to make your hats sound a little different, you can send them to a mixer track, and you can make them sound sort of more metallic. And I kind of like that. And you can take some of the reverb out of there, put a compressor on there, and then you raise up the high end. And this is how you EQ snares too. So now if we listen to it, it sounds a lot different than it did before. Um, lower that a little bit. Yeah. There, it sounds perfect. Perfect hi-hat right there. The kick is good as it is, doesn't need anything. The snare, we're also going to move that to, I think it's track 2 that I have it EQ'd on. So listen to it without the EQ, with the EQ. It sounds bigger. It sounds better. Let's lower the compressor volume a little bit. It just sounds like... It's hard to explain how much good EQing your snares and hats does. It brings them up a level in the mix so they're not as low. They stand out more is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I don't think we need any more of this stuff. So, basically, these three things, you can have a clap in there too if you want. And I might do that because claps are fun. You can be a little more advanced with them. So, let me find a good clap here. Let's go to claps. We'll just use this clap. Okay. So, start out with a kick. So, listen to this. I don't know if I've heard that before, but I like that. A lot of kicks. That's what I'm imagining. And we can just keep going here forever and ever and ever. So let's listen to this. Oh, there's more to this. Okay. I like that. I like how it sounds. It sounds very good. Okay. And hi-hats. Hi-hats are fun. We're going to put this on a separate track. And we just do fill 2 steps. And let's go into our piano roll here and check out these hi-hats. This did not load into the piano roll. Okay, there it is. So these are hi-hats. I think we had these go out for a little longer. Let's have this go out for 16 bars. So we have a lot of room to do a lot with our hi-hats. I think I said this in my try video. Hi-hats are really fun. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. One, 2, a 3, a 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I might want to do a cool sprinkler effect here. So let's this magnet here, it basically, all these steps in a beat are basically that. There's steps where you can put notes, and there's not a lot for us to work with. So we're going to move to a quarter step rather than a quarter beat. And look at that, we have a lot more room to work with. It opens up a lot. So what I want to do here, let's listen to this. Yeah! Okay, let's listen now. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna change it up again. We're just gonna go straight into a sprinkler move here, and we're not even gonna leave some space in between. Okay, let's listen. Okay. Oh, another thing we can do, we can have it sort of rise into action here. So we can have it go slower and then go fast. That's actually better for this. It sounds like there's more progression, so let's listen. Awesome. That sounds really good. I'm a fan, I'd have to say. Okay, so then we can put everything together, and we're not done yet. We're not even close to done, but we have something. So pattern 5, pattern 4, and let's just move this back to quarter beat, so we can do that. Pattern 3, pattern 2. I might want to turn down massive, actually. I'll do that later. Let's just listen to it. Exactly. We're going to want to turn down massive here. It's too massive. Okay, the first thing I'm noticing here, these traps are too high. These hi-hats are too high up in the mix. And the snare is very quiet. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the hi-hats off of this track. And I'm going to make the snare very loud. The snare should be louder than the kick. I'm going to quiet all these up. Okay, another problem here. We gotta turn off use loop points. First of all, I'm not liking the sound anymore, all of a sudden. not like that. That's what we're using. Fair and square. We're gonna have to change this though. You know what? We don't need massive. We're just gonna get right into the bass here. Okay, so the bass here, I think I showed it off earlier. It's sub 2. Okay. Here's the bass line right here. So now let's add it into our mix here. I think we're on pattern 6. Yeah. And there's our beat right there. That's the full beat, and you know it's very mellow. So you can go like. I gave y'all that cash on them. Nobody knows that I got stacks on them. Everybody knows that I got brains on them, racks on them, cash on them, stacks on them, brains on them. I got money in the bank, I got racks on them. I got money up my ass, I got ass on them. I got a lot of bitches, I got bitches on them. I got hoes, I got bitches, I got racks on them. You know, you can do something like that to that beat right there. But there you go, there's a beat, there's a loop. Now we're going to get into the best part, which is mixing your beat, putting it together, assembling it. So we're going to get rid of all that and start from the beginning. So first of all, we want to think about what we want to start an intro with. I'm kind of thinking about this. And what we're going to do here, we're going to send it, oh, it's already on a track. We're going to send it to a track, and we're going to put a free filter on it. We're going to create an animation clip. We're going to extend it out here. And we're going to go from 0 to 100 real quick. And we're also going to create an animation clip for the volume of this guy over here. Listen to that. And then we can keep going here. We can go 2 more while we bring in the other one right here. And you know what? Pattern 1. What is this? Okay, we're gonna send this to track 5. I guess 6, whatever, it works. And we're gonna put another free filter on there, create an animation clip, and this filter, we're going to move it over here. This is going to be the filter for this. And don't worry, I'll make a master filter soon, and you'll see what we will do with that master filter. It's a very fun trick that I've been starting to do a lot more, and I really like doing it. So, you know, start while it's kind of low and sort of progress it up. I'm just gonna let this play while I find some more sounds that I want to use. Okay, that sounds very good. So what I want to get into here is this part. This is something fun, and I'm just going to show you how to do it. I'm not going to tell you what it does. Maybe you can guess what it does. I'm just going to let you see it here in all of its glory. Okay, we might want to do this, actually. This isn't what you would normally do for something like this, I'll tell you now. But it's what I'm going to do. Yeah, okay. That's not what you're supposed to do. But whatever. It actually works pretty good. Okay, so let's listen to this again. So what we want to do in that in there is make a snare roll. We're gonna use this one. I don't know what the fuck that was. Okay, we're just gonna use this one here. They fit whatever tempo you use. That's why it's really nice. So. And you just put that snare roll on the end there. And now we can start up the beat itself. So you just put this here. Put all the fun parts of the beat that we want here. Maybe we don't have everything there right away. Maybe we have the hi-hats come in a little later. And we can have this again in the first thing. Okay. So let's listen to this beat now. I should actually turn this on seconds. want the hi-hats right away. And first thing I noticed about the bass, we're gonna have to turn that down a little bit, just a tad. Let's take it down right there, and let's listen to it now. And yeah, so I'm gonna be done right here. I'm gonna say that's the beat right there. You basically, what you want to do for the rest of it is carry it out about 4 bars. So just copy this whole thing and have it go over here again. 4 bars is a good solid verse for 140 BPM, and then you can have a little break here, and then you can go right back to it, and then you just keep copying that a couple times. So let's give it like 3 verses, because that's typical. And then for the end here, actually no, I'm not going to end this because I need to show a method that I like to use. So in the master here, we're going to create a master free filter, and we're going to create an automation clip for that. This is always going to be all the way up, and we're only going to have it during these parts where there's an actual beat here. And here's what we're going to do with it. So we just want to keep it here. So near the end of the beat, right here, pretty much, we're going to have this go all the way down. And then go right back up. Actually, I should have that happen right here. That's what we're going to do, right there. Not have it go, yeah, we'll have it go back up right there. So only after the first 2 things we'll have it happen. And we'll just have this everywhere. And now we can listen to it and be proud of ourselves, because listen. That's not what we want to happen. I don't think we have it out long enough. Oh, it doesn't happen. Okay. Now we should be good. So let's listen to that again. You'll hear it. It's very big. I'm gonna crack open my Arizona real quick. And you might want to have that a tad before, actually. A tad before. So let's just put this on and we're done. So we can get this all sorted out. There we go. And you know what, for these little break parts, might as well have a horn going on here. Oh, gotta enable the MIDI controller. Awesome. Unplug. plug in. It's gonna find it. Never mind, it's not gonna find it. Well, whatever, because we can just copy this. Find a good brass, a good horn. We can do packing 3 for this, actually. Synthetic brass is a lot of good brass here. So, let's just... Something I just thought of with the sound right here. This has nothing to do with the song I'm making right now. Yeah, it sounds exactly like home resonance. Look it up. I think that's what the guy used. Whatever. Take this an octave up. This just sounds awful. Brass can't be low like this. That. I guess we can just find a snare roll here. See a snare roll. We're not gonna use that full thing. We're just gonna use the last little bit of it. The last good chunk of that snare roll. There. Just trying to make it a little more interesting, a little less plain, spice things up a little bit. And for that part, we're just gonna have the master frequency thingamadinger. We're gonna have this go on. Honestly, it's just to make it 3 minutes, but don't tell anyone I said that. Gotta be at least 3 minutes if it's gonna be good. Okay, and then you have a little bit of nothing. And just to make it better, we're gonna get some rain. Yes, rain. I wonder if there's any rain in here already, because that would be really cool. Rain is a fun noise. Raindrops. I wonder if this is gonna just be like a weird preset or actually something that sounds rainy. Yeah, it's just sort of like a droppy noise. Experimental thunder and rain. Okay, that's just... There we go. This is the rain I want. Okay. So, rain effects here. we're going to do with this, we're going to create an automation. No, actually, we're going to put this on its own track, and we're going to have it come up into a frequency. And it's not going to be a full frequency. It's going to come up a little. So we're going to go from nothing to like there. It's not going to be full. So let's listen to it. Lower the volume a little bit. That right there, listen to this. That noise right there is awesome, because I've actually never done this before. This is something new that I'm experimenting with, and I like it. Because instead of just nothing there, which is what I usually do at the end, there's actually something to think about there. That's awesome. Okay. So that's the beat right there. This is it. This is what it looks like. What do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want to make something like it? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.